I have an unboxing. Now this is the Butterfly Book Club box for September, not the October one, no matter how I am decorated, because I have decorated, I have got my little lights up, and I have got Bob up here. I think I called him Bob last year, but I can't remember. But from now on, he's Bob. So let's see what's in this box, because there might just be a little something special. Yeah, this is the September box. I was right. I'm so happy when I'm right. So first up out the box is we have our cheat sheet, essentially. We have what the book is, other things by the author, of which I recognise a book, but we'll get there, And on the back we have these. These are our read-along challenges, because there is the Discord server and you do get read-alongs for them and you get to win prizes. We like winning prizes. They have a read-along for 4 weeks, and week 1 challenge is post an unboxing. You get £5 gift card to the Hive, which is the Butterfly Book Club's online store. You do not have to be a subscriber to buy things from the stores. You never have to be a subscriber to buy things from the book box shops, unless they're sort of like these pre-ordered special event things. But the books that come in the boxes, you can usually wait a few weeks or a month and they will show up in the online stores. You don't have to be a subscriber. You don't have to go to eBay and fork out hundreds of pounds for a book. Get yourself to the online stores. I'm not sponsored. I'm not paid. I'm Yorkshire. I'm tight about money. Anyway, the week 2 challenge is show us your indie sea-themed book recs. That is to do with the book that this month is. The week 3 challenge is, would you rather be a siren or a pirate? Now that is a hard question. There are so many pros to each of them. It's not week 3 yet, I don't have to decide. Week 4 challenge is leave a review anywhere and post a link in the Discord. And you get a £5 gift card to the Hive. The prize for the week 3 is an ebook of your choice from the author. And the winner of the week 2 challenge will get the special edition of the author's previous released book, which I have, is The Dagger and the Forbidden Heir with matching replica dagger. And that would look like this. This is the book. Just do a quick. And in this lovely, fabulous, fabulous box is the fabulous, fabulous replica dagger. See? Somebody on their team is definitely, the gifts are gifting, but they don't put gifts in their boxes anymore. You like all these survey questions, it didn't matter. We like the art. But anyway, that was the cheat sheet. So next out the box, we have a character art card. And look at this. I said at the beginning of this year that all I wanted to read was pirates and seafaring and fantasy pirates with big ships. That is not a euphemism. But this is the artwork card. Look at that. And on the back of it, we do have a letter from the author, and it's on a scroll. I love it. We do have the read-along card. So as I mentioned with the cheat sheet card, in the Discord there is a read-along and you get prompt cards to ask you questions about the book. And it corresponds, if I can squidge this down without ripping it. So like this prompt number 1 on here has a little bit, it gives you a question and the page that it relates to. So what I like to do with their books is I like to use those sort of sticky things that are different colours, and sticky tabs, that's it. Jesus. Sticky tabs. I put sticky tabs on the pages, and then when I get to it, I remember that I've got a prompt card to do something with. And this can kick off, I usually put them on my Instagram stories when I remember to do them. I like these prompt cards. I like little bits of the art that are on them. It usually always matches the book. And these little wraparound things are a very nice touch. So as always with the Butterfly Book Club books, you get a bookmark that goes with the book. And this is what it is, and it has the book title on the back. And I do have a full pot here of bookmarks. The bookmarks do not come out of the pot until I have read the book. As you can see, I'm behind. If you've been watching this channel for a while, I am behind on all my reading. I'm getting there, I am being very good next year. I am going to plough through some of these books. Now, I have been leaving this from second to last for Not the Book, because I have a little thing for this. So we do have, as I said, the read-along weeks, and what chapters the read-along weeks are. And you can read ahead, nobody's stopping you. You're not going to have to walk the plank if you go off the read-along weeks. Nobody's going to do that to you. You can read along as much as you like. So usually on the back of this card is artwork, and usually in the unboxing of, at least mine, unboxings of this book, I usually go on a little mini rant how there is no blurb for me to read with the book. That has been in every single video practically that I have done an unboxing of these of. And last month I was surprised because there was a blurb included on this card, and I hoped that it would be something that they would continue. Now, when I said in the Discord, oh my god, they've got a blurb, they replied this. Yours truly helped get blurbs into these boxes. I shall take your sacrificial child now. Yours truly helped influence, I'm not an influencer, I do not go into restaurants and demand free food, but I helped influence blurbs in boxes, blurbs in this box. I helped influence blurbs in this box, and I am so happy that I do not have to scrabble around to try and get a blurb because it's here. Yay! Honestly, it made me so happy, and I was so psyched that I can take credit, at least a little bit. Let's get into the book, because I know that's what you're all here to see. You want to see the pretty books, as do I, which is why I have such a problem. And the books always come in these wonderful little pouches that I always try not to rip when I'm getting out. Now, this is the only book box that actually does the pouches anymore, because FairyLoot have just got rid of theirs. No warning, no nothing. They decide that bubble wrap is, you know, better now that they don't have to fork out for a load of bags. But I like the bags. I think they're pretty, and I think they're a nice touch. Oh, you know when I said I wanted pirates and seafaring? This is everything I wanted. Because this book is, oh. I haven't been having much luck with book boxes recently. That is any book box. Illumicrate, FairyLoot, they're just, I'm opening them up and I'm like, Alchemized came in the FairyLoot box for September, and for such a, you know, hyped up book, I hated everything about their edition. I hated the artwork, the sprayed edges, the interior artwork, things that I usually love. Hated everything of it, and sold it, and it's gone. I think it was on eBay for a glorified amount of 5 minutes. But this is art. This is A Wraith Beneath the Tides by Amelia J. Look at that cover. See if I can come closer for you. Look at her. The wrecked pirate ship, the mermaid. Probably a siren, not a mermaid, but, and it goes round and it wraps around onto the back. Let's open this up. This is what it looks like. Just look at her. She's beautiful. And on the back it says, I am the sea, the depths, the storm, the monster within. I love it. I love it. If this was in a bookshop, I'd pick it up straight. I'd run run for it. And the edges, oh my god, what are you doing? The edges, they are block, sort of a lilac-y purple colour on here, and it is the same on the bottom, but oh my good grief, because the edges are there. Oh, they're just beautiful. They are absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. I just, oh, absolutely fan-fucking-dabby-dozy. Love it. So, with this being the cover, this being the back, these being the edges, what's it like on the inside? Now, this is what the cover is. Wraith Beneath the Tides. It has the title page on and runes. I do like it. Now on the back, we'll get there, because this is the back. Now I can hear you all shouting to me, but it's upside down. And yes, it is, compared to the front. It is upside down. Now, if I hadn't have been in the Discord the other night and noticed this post come up, I would have thought there was something wrong with it, although it does look kind of like it's on purpose because of the way this is. And it is upside down on purpose, because the people who have read this, who got an arc of this, have said in the Discord it is a fundamental reason, plot point in the book as to why things are upside down. So when I read it, which I will read it in the read along. I am determined, because the read along helps me get through the books. Because what I've been doing is putting them on my shelf and then not forgetting all about them, but other things have come up that I need to read. And before you know it, months and months have gone by. And so yeah, I will be partaking in the read along. I thought those edges are awesome. Now, the interior artwork is what we had on our artwork card. I like it. I haven't been liking interior artwork recently because it all looks the same. But I like this. I think she's got blue hair as well. It goes with her blue eyes and blue under corset. And she does have those markings on her arm, so I'm tending to agree with Discord that they are relevant. And the back is the same. I love the artwork. Now, usually we do get like a book plate, a signed book plate from the author that we get a dedicated like signature page on. But we get the signature page, but it is signed by the author. I love this signature. I love the amount of effort that goes in to just putting this page in the book that makes it look nice and fancy and special. And then we have the like copyright page. And one thing I do like about this box that most of the others don't bother with is on the copyright page they have exactly who the artists are and what they've done. Illumicrate never mentions them. The Lock Library never mentions them. FairyLoot doesn't mention them. They don't mention them in the books. They mention them in like Instagram posts and tag them. In the actual books, no mention at all. And we do have a content warning, so we shall come back to that. And we have a pronunciation guide. Love a pronunciation guide. And we have a guide to whichever gods are in it, and then we're into the book. I'm glad we've got a pronunciation guide, because I am going to read you the blurb now and put this fabulous cover back on the book. I've been obsessed with like mermaids and sirens since I saw The Little Mermaid when I was a child. And I do have a deep dive on the original Little Mermaid fairy tale. You can find that somewhere up there and linked down below. Yes, I am self-promoting, because if I don't do it, who's going to do it, really? Blurb. That's what I was doing. I've influenced that they've got a blurb, I might as well read the damn thing. Raised in secret by the sea's most feared pirate, Esmera Blackwood knows nothing of her past or the origins of her mysterious powers. In the mortal kingdom, Draven Roe is the second-born son of the Tyrant King and the only known fire wielder of their realm. Esmera and Draven's journeys collide when she kidnaps him to force a trade with the king for her captain's life. But when her barter is refused, she is instead tasked with unearthing a kingdom lost 1,000 years prior. Together, the two are forced to navigate a labyrinth of lies and secrets in search of the sunken kingdom. The tides are shifting, and with scheming gods and ancient rivalries at play, alliances will be forged and shattered. The two must decide who to trust and how far they're willing to go for the ones they love. Esmera will face a choice. Does their world deserve salvation, or will she be its reckoning? Oh, it sounds so good. It sounds so good. Now, let's get into the content warnings, because there is a few. Author's note and content warning. The Beyond the Tides series, it's a series, is an adult romantic fantasy that contains content and themes that may not be suitable for all readers. Sensitive content includes violence, including gun violence, gore, explicit language, sexual content, and on-page death from the character's point of view. The characters are all morally grey, my favourite kind, including the female main character, thank God, because the last book I read with a morally grey female main character, I adored. Esmera Blackwood is a pirate and siren shifter who sometimes does questionable things. She is a borderline villain, an anti-hero at best. Reader discretion is advised. This is book 1 in the series. Oh my god, there's going to be more of them. See, now I'm at war with myself because I really want to jump into this. But I have other books to read first. Screw it. When the read-along starts, I am diving into this. No pun intended. It sounds so good. It sounds like everything I have wanted. So yeah, I am ecstatic at this September pick from the Butterfly Book Club book box. It is stunning. It's gorgeous. The artists are fantastic. And yeah, all in all, I am so happy with this box. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. It's stunning. Stunning.
With each drop of ruby red, stories live, no tears are shed. Castles glimmer on the hill, echoes of a life fulfilled. With the dawn, new hope is born. In this heart no longer torn. Sip the wine, embrace the night. Dark stars journey shining bright. Through the trials, through the pain, love and light shall still remain.